What's good, YouTube? This the man again, Walker's Way Weight Training. Today, we're doing a video. I'm doing a video on the hair products that I've used and which ones I think are beneficial to mostly coarse hair wavers. Now, as some of you might know, if you follow me on IG, please do. Walker's Waves IG. You can see my logo on there. When I was first starting into the wave game, I was on Cantu's line of products. So we're going to be talking about Cantu's line of products. Can't Get Waves, Cantu. Now, personally, a lot of these products I don't really use too much anymore. I really don't to this day. But I'm going to show you the ones that I did use and which ones really helped me out. First one I'm going to talk about is probably the most one that you've seen or heard about is the coconut curling cream. Coconut curling cream. Now, what this does is that this will rehydrate our curly hair. Since coarse hair wavers, we have our hair is a little drier than others, and it's a lot more curlier. And when it dries out, when you go to brush your hair, if it's not moisturized, it's really hard to get it to be manageable. Now, why is manageable hair important when you're trying to get waves? Well, because we want to force our hair to grow into a wave pattern and to lay down into a wave pattern that we have set or we want to get set for our hair. So what this coconut curling cream does is that it helps your hair become more manageable. This is like the opposite of pomade. Pomade lays your hair down and it makes it almost permanent until you wash it out. It's going to really stick your hair down. What the coconut curling cream does, though, is that it rehydrates your hair and it makes it wet without making it wet. So you could put this in your hair and your hair could be dry and it'll moisturize it up like you've just, put some hot water and cold water into your hair. So it makes it more manageable. So if you notice that we're brushing our hair and our hair is dry, and we have a lot of frizz, I would recommend the coconut curling cream over anything first. Use the coconut curling cream to make sure that our hair and scalp is moisturized enough to fully benefit brush sessions. And that's what you want to do. We don't want to brush our hair for nothing. We want to make sure that every time we brush our hair, we're getting new ropes or waves. And if your hair is dry a lot, this will definitely help you out. Coconut curling cream. So I give this product, Cantu coconut curling cream, about a 4 out of a 5 rating right here. Okay, next one I want to talk about is the Define and Shine Custard. Y'all can see this one. I didn't really use this one too much. It smells really, really good. What this is really good for is kind of like the coconut curling cream, except this is more wet. A lot more wet. So, if the coconut curling cream is not helping you out still, then I would go to the next level up of a Define and Shine Custard. Now, with this stuff, you can use it in dry hair, but it's recommended that you use it in moist hair. Your hair has to be wet. Now, the one thing that I don't like about this product is that it really only works 100% if your hair is already moisturized or wet. Now, I'm not a fan of wetting our hair, especially coarse hair wavers. We really only want to wet our hair when we shampoo, because it's going to dry our hair out once our hair dries. And when our hair dries, that equals using more product to re-moisturize it, and it takes time away from you just being able to brush your hair, because you have to prepare your hair to be brushed because it gets so dry. So this is why I'm going to give this one about a 3 out of 5 rating, because this one didn't really help me out too much, and it's kind of a waste of money. If you use it the way that they want you to use it, you're going to re-curl your hair and it's going to re-dry out just as fast. So I wouldn't really recommend this product too much for my coarse hair wavers. Next one on the list is the Cantu Shea Butter Grow Strong. Strengthens fragile strands, protects from heat damage. Now, the one thing about the Grow Strong that I like is that this stops your hair from breaking down. Now, this one is kind of important. I wouldn't use this one every day, but once or twice a month is really, really good, especially if we're using non-natural products like non-natural shampoo. I know how some of y'all get a little bit cheap. You know, we go to that other shampoo. You know, if we're doing a lot of brushing in the shower, or we're doing a lot of wash and go, if you wash your hair more than twice a week or more than once a week, I recommend you use some Grow Strong on some hair thinning areas. That way your scalp is extra healthy, and that's what you want to do. So this product I give this one a 4 out of 5. And this one is really good if you're using, you know, regular products, regular shampoo, non-natural stuff. If you wash your hair more than once a week, you probably want to add some Grow Strong on top of your scalp and around some problem areas to make sure that we stay wavy and we're not, you know, getting bald spots, especially around the crown. This one's really important. If your crown is looking wide and is looking more like a bald spot, we might have some weak hair, or that might be a weak spot for us, and this product right here from Cantu will help you out greatly with that. Next one on the list is Thermal Shield Heat Protectant Spray On. This is infused with shea butter to soften, adds a light hold. It does. It prevents frizz. So this product right here is really good to use after, you know, taking off a do-rag and your hair is dry, you know, and we don't want to put, you know, a hard cream in it. You can use a couple of sprays of this Cantu Shea Butter right here, this heat protectant, and it kind of moisturizes our hair really, really good, especially for coarse hair wavers. This will really reduce frizz big time. So I give this one a definite 4 out of 5 right here. It didn't get the full 5 because it's kind of expensive, and it's kind of smells medicine-y. I like for my hair to smell natural. I don't like it to smell like medicine. So yeah, this one kind of is gonna leave a foul smell, but it does reduce frizz. And it kind of does lay our hair down though, other than pomade. So not a bad product right there. Not a bad product. Next one I want to talk about is the LeaveIn Conditioning Cream. Now this is the one that you probably gonna see a lot at Walmart or anywhere you go. A lot of these other Cantu products, you probably only gonna find them at, you know, a Sally's or a real hair store. But this stuff right here, you can find this anywhere at Walmart, you know, and the reason why is because this is a real good cream. This is a leave-in conditioning cream. Provides intense moisture, leaving hair soft and manageable, and that is the truth. So on your wash and go days, you know, when we want to do a wash and go, or if we get our hair wet and we need it to lay down ASAP, you want to get some of this repair cream right here. You want to get some of this leave-in conditioning cream right here. If we're not using a natural shampoo, if we're using hard chemicals in our hair, you know, I know some of y'all probably still mess with them S-curl kits a little bit. You know what I mean? Don't be lying. You know what I mean? You're gonna want some of this to repair your hair and make sure that the hair and scalp stays safe. So a rating for this one is going to go 5 out of 5, obviously, because I ain't got no more of it left. So this is the one that I'm still using for my wave journey right here. The next one is the Cantu leave-in conditioning foam. This is really good for wash and go days. This is a really good product for you that we can leave in our hair after we're done washing our hair. And it does leave a slight hold. It prevents a lot of frizz. And it'll lay the hair down. It's not going to lay it down hard, but it does lay it down. And it leaves your hair moisturized. So this is another one that's going to get a 4 out of 5 star rating for me. It really does work. It does exactly what it says on the bottom. So you want to go ahead and use this one right here. Last but not least, we got the Cantu Hairdressing Pomade. Yeah. And what a natural pomade is that it's just shea butter. That's what it is. And so instead of the chemical that's in Vaseline, that I think is some long word, I don't even know it, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. They just use the shea butter in this one, this natural pomade. Now, what does a shea butter do for our hair? Well, it's like, take coconut oil. We have some natural oil. And if you harden this up, you're going to get this, which is butter. So you have something that's liquid and you make hard, you're going to get some butter. Now, I'm not really a fan of pomades. I'm not. But if you're going to lay some butter on your hair, you most definitely want it to be natural. You do. Especially if you're just starting your wave journey and we're just getting into the flow of brushing our hair on a set schedule. The pomade only lays your hair down. Period. I don't care if it's a 360 super pomade with chemicals in it. I don't care if it's the most natural stuff that you can get. A shea butter pomade is going to lay your hair down, but it's also going to clog up pores. Period. Because instead of having natural liquid in our hair, we're putting something solid that's not going to go away. Okay? This can be moisturized out. It can be sweat out. It can be absorbed. This cannot be absorbed. Pomade does not get absorbed into the scalp. It's going to stay on your hair when you put it in your hair. So when you put this stuff in your hair, that's it. You're going to have to wash it out. So the thing about the pomades, and this stuff, yeah, you see, I don't really use this one too much. I don't really use pomade at all. The only thing that's good about this is that it smells good. It smells really, really good. And it doesn't seem to clog up the pores as much as it would like Murray's pomade or the more of the harsher ones. But it's still gonna clog up pores. So, you know, when you put this on and you try to brush, we are not gonna be brushing as best as we could because we have the butter messing up our ropes. Okay, so we only want to use this pomade when we're done brushing, when we're done with everything, and we're forced not to brush for a couple of hours. So we just want to make sure our hair lays down. And let me tell you something. A lot of these other stuff lays our hair down just the same. It does. The spray on thermal shield, the coconut curling cream, regular coconut oil, and the good almighty brush right here. Right here. This stuff that I just showed you will do everything. Will do everything that this product will do for you, which is just lay your hair down. That's what you want to do. You want to lay your hair down as naturally as possible to bring out the best waves that your hair can produce. So if you don't have the time to brush, if you don't have the time to use natural oils to brush longer, to lay your hair down, then a pomade might be a pretty good method for you. You know, take a person that has 30 minutes to do their hair to a person that has 5 minutes to do their hair and get ready for work. Pomade might be a benefit for you. But if you can avoid it at all times, because you can get better waves naturally using other natural products. Even though this is a natural product, this is going to get into the way of brushing our hair and getting better waves. This is only going to lay your hair down. It's not going to help you get better waves. So with this product, I'm going to have to give this one a 2 out of 5 because it's, even though it does smells pretty good. It smells less medicine-y than the other pomades. It's still, it clogs up pores still. So I haven't found a pomade, natural or not, that doesn't clog up pores. So this one still clogs up the pores. So if we don't really need it, try to avoid it. Corsair wavers especially. And that's it. That's it for the line of Cantu products. So make sure you choose wisely on what you put in your hair, because what you put in your hair, that's what you're going to get out of. Make sure to like and subscribe to my Instagram, Walker's Waves. And happy brushing. You can do it.